What begins as someone else's problem can become a trap that closes around everyone. In a small farmhouse, a little mouse named Pip made his home. One evening, the farmer, Thomas, returned from the market. Pip watched, his nose twitching, as Thomas unpacked a fresh loaf of bread. But Pip's hope turned to ice in his veins. Among the parcels was a small, deadly-looking contraption, a mousetrap. Pip scurried in a panic to his neighbor, a dove nesting in the eaves. "Friend, a terrible danger has arrived," he squeaked. "Thomas brought a trap meant for me. Can you help? Please, can you knock it away?" The dove fluffed her feathers dismissively. "A mousetrap? That is not my concern. I live in the sky, not on the floor. This is your affair." Heart sinking, Pip ran to the barnyard rooster. "Brother, I beg you, there is a trap in the house." The rooster, pecking at the ground, didn't even glance up. "Can't you see I'm busy? My schedule is full. Your emergency is not my appointment." Desperate, Pip found the old goat in the pen. "Please listen. A mousetrap." The goat let out a mocking bleat. "You amuse me, little one. That snare is for your kind. What possible threat could it pose to me? I am not obligated to intervene. To ignore a shared danger is to build your own cage." Defeated, Pip retreated to his hole as night fell. Soon after, the household was jolted by a sharp, loud snap from under the bed. Thomas's young daughter, curious, rushed to see the captured pest. Even the dove, rooster, and goat thought smugly, "That greedy fool is caught." But when the girl reached in, she pulled back not a mouse, but a writhing, venomous snake, its body pinned in the trap's jaws. In a blur of fangs and terror, it struck her hand. Chaos erupted. Thomas scooped up his crying child and sprinted to the village apothecary. The old healer examined the bite, his face grim. "The poison is strong. To make the antidote, I need the throat of a dove. Its essence will draw out the venom." Without a second thought, Thomas hurried home and captured the unsuspecting bird. The next day, with the girl recovering, relatives visited. To celebrate her survival, Thomas declared, "We shall have a feast." And so, the rooster was chosen for the pot. The goat, now trembling, tried to hide. But as the guest departed, Thomas's wife reminded him, "In my prayers, I vowed to sacrifice our finest goat if our daughter was spared. We must honor that promise today." And so, the goat too was lost. The dove, the rooster, and the goat all perished. The mouse, Pip, watched it all from the safety of the shadows, alive and unharmed. This story holds a mirror to our own lives. When a neighbor struggles, their crisis is never truly theirs alone. We live in a delicate web. A problem ignored because it's not my business sends a ripple that can circle back as a wave, crashing upon our own shore. Helping another in their time of need is not just kindness. It is the wisest form of self-preservation. Their safety is woven into our own. If this story made you think, please give it a like and share its lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to the RiznUp Tales for more stories